Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Dark Mechanicum as we get into the Silica Animus. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40k content every single day. And of course, if you have any suggestions, comment down below. Now this entire week, we're going to be posting videos about the lore of Warhammer 40k in the theme of Halloween. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Chaos, a lot of Dark Mechanicum, and Dark Eldar lore. So please subscribe to the channel to get that. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the Silica Animus. A Silica Animus, also sometimes referred to as an abominable intelligence, is the name in High Gothic given to an artificial sentient mind that has been created using long forbidden technologies. The creation of a true artificial intelligence is considered perhaps the greatest sin in the cult Mechanicus, and is also a terrible crime under imperial law by the decree of the Emperor of Mankind himself, as stated in the Treaty of Mars, known as the Treaty of Olympus Mons, to an ancient Mechanicum. Tradition holds that such unholy constructs are inherently evil, and a perverted abomination in the sight of the Omnissiah. Adeptus Mechanicus religious doctrines state that the machine spirit of a Silica Animus is a twisted mockery of the soul of a man, treacherous and insane. Ancient texts tell stories shrouded in metaphors of such murderous and powerful creations during the Dark Age of technology, and the legion of the Iron Man that served them, blaming them in part for many of the terrible wars that laid humanity low in that lost time, and helped to bring on the devastation and anarchy of the Age of Strife. These abominations have threatened the Imperium throughout the years, popping up near Hellforges or ancient forge worlds long lost to the Adeptus Mechanicus. The most famous of these monstrous machines was the Caban Machine. During the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy, Adept Lucas Chrome was a forge master of the mightiest forge temple of the city of Mundus Gamma on Mars. Along with several other members of the Mechanicum, Chrome secretly pledged his support for the rebellious War Master Horus during the opening days of the Horus Heresy, along his master, the Fabricator General Kelbor Hall. An insufferable and arrogant individual, Chrome enjoyed the favor of Fabricator General in return. Chrome secretly constructed a deadly war robot known as the Caban Machine, which was a fully sentient thinking machine, a forbidden technology known to the Mechanicum as AI, or Abominable Intelligence. Despite his best attempts to keep the project concealed from his contemporaries, there were rumors of the work that he was pursuing in his forge, experiments on a war engine designed with artificial sentience. Each time a rumor of this machine surfaced, the data conduits whispered the name Caban, a play on the ancient Egyptian word for their god, Horus. This implied that the Caban Machine had been built to the service of Horus Lupercal. Eventually, Adept Chrome unleashed this creation upon the plasma reactor controlled by the loyalist Mechanicum, Adept Maximal, in the Gaius Fosse, in a covert attack intended to test the Caban Machine's ability. Much of the opposition the machine encountered was destroyed, until it was sighted by one of the Knights of Tyrannus, a loyalist knight house stationed on Mars. The Caban Machine was engaged by one of the knights, but the loyalist war engine struggled against the formidable sentient machine. After the reactors of the Gigafosses exploded, the Caban Machine seemed to suddenly disappear without a trace, but unfortunately, it was discovered intact by an innocent cargo hauler by the name of Quisius, who was in turn discovered by Forge Master Chrome and his Scutari forces. Chrome and his foul creation turned his weapon on the lowly menial and executed him. Chrome, after successfully testing the Caban Machine, commanded it to seek out and terminate one Dahlia Cythera, a young Terran girl bestowed with a very unique psychic ability to subconsciously tap into the total sum of knowledge housed within the Immaterium. Cythera was saved from execution for altering a piece of Mechanicum technology in violation of the machine cult's sacred prescription against innovation, and was brought to Mars by High Adept Coriel Zeth, the mistress of Magma City. Zeth sought to employ her innovative skills in constructing a device that could transcribe all knowledge from the warp, the Akashic Reader. Scythra successfully created the device, but to function it required vast quantities of psychic energy. Such an amount could only be harvested from the Astronomicon during Mars and Terra's mutual alignment. By pure coincidence, this alignment occurred at the same time that the Fabricator General, Kelbor Hall, and the Adept Regulus opened the vaults of Moravac, an ancient repository of forbidden technology, thus releasing viral scrap code upon the Red Planet. The Akashic Reader proved to be unable to channel such amounts of psychic energy due to a miscalculation in its construction. The Emperor's warp energy flooded Magma City, shielding it from all attacks by the Chaos Spawn scrap code. The Dark Mechanicus on Mars were puzzled and became fearful due to this development, and when they learned that Scythra was responsible for the protection of Magma City, they decided that she must be terminated. The Caban Machine, following one failed attempt on her life, finally tracked the girl down near the entrance to the Noctis Labyrinthius. At that point, Scythra and her companions would have certainly died, were it not for 2 knights of House Tyrannus, who had been tracking the sentient machine ever since the destruction of Maximo's plasma reactors. The knights succeeded in overcoming the traitor robot by outwitting the AI, but both of their own war engines were damaged in the resulting battle. During the subsequent schism of Mars, the Caban Machine was responsible for aiding the Dark Mechanicum in the attempted conquest of Mars by the traitors. It is unknown what happened to this horrific machine after the end of the Horus Heresy. And those were 40 facts on the Silica Animus. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What's awesome about the Silica Animus is that it plays so perfectly into a new race. The Silica Animus can become an HQ figure for an Adeptus Mechanicus, a Dark Mechanicus race. GW hasn't come out with it yet, but the lore is there, and basically it allows GW to expand on the idea of the Dark Mechanicus. Basically, we can paint the Silica Animus as the leader of the Men of Iron, much like a Tech Priest is controlling Skitarii and kind of manipulating brainless humans. The Silica Animus would be controlling and manipulating machines that in turn facilitate or help the Dark Mechanicus. Because of course the Dark Mechanicus, the lore of the Dark Mechanicus goes hand in hand with the Men of Iron. The Men of Iron is technology that's forbidden. It is sections or ordos of the Dark Mechanicus follow the teachings to get AI. And it would be awesome if GW in the future created a Dark Mechanicus army or a Dark Mechanicus faction that includes the Men of Iron. I really hope it happens in the future. The best way for us to ensure that this happens is to start creating your own Dark Mechanicus figures. Preferably with non-GW parts, because GW is going to see that, and they're going to see that another company is capitalizing on their lore, and pretty soon we're going to get our own faction, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened to the AdMech and the Skitarii. GW started seeing other companies come out with models from their own lore, and they got on it. So let's start kit bashing some awesome Silica Animus models or some Dark Mechanicus models and posting it on our favorite forums, and GW is definitely gonna get on that and create a Dark Mechanicus race. Now with that said, this lore definitely gets my creative juices going, and I really want to create my own Silica Animus and just build him in a way that he is as strong as a Primarch, or stronger than a Primarch, capable of taking on a 1,000-point army, and then building a campaign around it where I could have my friends come in and they would be battling my Silica Animus model that I kit bashed from, I'm not really sure what, but it would be basically a Silica Animus that has been reanimated either on a Hellforge or some planet, and now it's threatening the Imperium. And you know, my friends have to battle this Silica Animus figure in order to save the Imperium. I need your help as to what could be the base model for an awesome sculpt. So please comment down below, help me out. Now don't forget guys, if you enjoy our videos and you want to see more, please share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever social media you guys use. By you guys doing that, you're telling YouTube, hey, I like Warhammer 40k content, and I like the content that these guys are creating. Please help them create more, and then YouTube in return promotes our videos. So it really helps out the channel when you share, liking, commenting. It really does help out. And if you want to support us a little bit more, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos for you guys, and at the same time we're putting out creepypastas during this Halloween season. So you'll get those extra videos on top of knowing that you're supporting One Mind Syndicate. And of course, stay tuned because our subscriber appreciation giveaways are coming very soon. Either in the next couple of days, if it hasn't already come out already, we're going to be putting out our subscriber appreciation giveaway, as well as another conversion giveaway. It's really an Imperial Guard box set that we're going to be giving away, hoping that you guys convert it for this awesome project started by a team called Iron Sleet. More information is going to come in the future, but again, subscribe to the channel and be sure to stay tuned because in the next couple days we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. Thank you guys for staying this long if you have, and I'll see you tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate signing out.